Hello there, Nats. We're gonna be learning how to add objects into the game through the ETS and ETM of the game files, of the room files. So first you're gonna need my tools, or not my tools, but they will be included in the download link below. You're gonna need the bio ETM edit and the bio 4 ETS edit. Well, the bio 4 ETS edit is more recommended for improving the object, but I'll show you how to do that once it comes. But first you're gonna need a st1.dat, which is located in your Resident 4 directory over here. st1.dat, I already have it here. So let's go ahead. You're gonna need a GCA extractor. So let's go ahead and rename that to GCA. Let's go ahead and open this extract file. There. Yeah. Let's go ahead and extract the same folder as my tools. I'm gonna be editing R100, which is the starting point in the game. You're just gonna need the DAT. Don't worry about the SND file. Let's go ahead and copy that here. Yeah. Place it. You're also gonna need a data extract. That will also be included with the download and my tools. Let's go ahead and put that over it. That'll start to extract. Okay, there it goes. Then all the other folders. The two folders will be, or my fault. The two files we're gonna be editing is the ETM and the ETS. The ETS kind of acts as a little placeholder for the. Well, the ETS controls the position, rotation, and ID for the selected item. But first we want to edit the ETM, so let's go ahead and get to open that tool, the bio for ETM. Now within the folder, the tool folder, you will see an object folder. This will contain the items you want to add. Open the file. 100 ETM. Let's go ahead and open that. This is open, save as. I'll explain the rest once it comes. This is what it's gonna look at. You don't need to do anything to these ones. Let's go ahead and add an object. You want to click this, put this right here. Oh wait, my fault. My fault. You want to click this one right here to add the object. Let's go ahead and navigate to the objects. You want to open the ST1 models. This is what you're gonna have. All these folders. What I went through the time and did my best to highlight to. Of course, they don't go really detailed what type of metal door it is. Just a metal door or a large box or wooden gate. I didn't really go into detail, but there will also be an object ID list. This will help you also input it into the ETS, or you can also look off the ET03. But all you need to do is copy the 03. But I'll show you how to do that once we get to it. So, but anyway, let's add an explosive barrel. And within these folders, you'll find a ETB extension. I want to go ahead and add these. Right here they are. So let's go ahead and add some more objects. Let's add, I don't know, a medallion. Wait, see, this is what happens. I always get them mixed up. Medallion, where are you at? There it is. Select those. They're automatically added. All you need to do then is save it. Let's go ahead and add in another object. Let's see here. Let's add in a wooden ladder, but the ET06 one. And some of them will have an SCV, an SEQ folder. These are needed for the ladder to work properly. So let's go ahead and add those in. Add ahead and add that in. Add all these in. Luckily, you don't need to do anything for these. All you need to do is just note in the ETS, just write down what model you're going to be adding and update the header. I'll explain that. Let's go ahead and see it by using this option right here. Let's navigate to my folder. There it is. You just, this is a save as function. It's kind of weird why he didn't add a little this save function, but you gotta navigate back to your ETM folder that you originally got it from. You can save it as a different ETM, but we don't want to do that. We want to edit. We want to save it as R100. Let's go ahead and save that. You can go ahead and save just to make sure again. So with this done, let's go ahead and close that. Let's go ahead and open up the ETS. You're gonna need a hex editor. I use the HXD. You're gonna get all these hex numbers. I'll do my best to explain here. This right here is an object. This is unused or unknown data. I don't really know. I'm just gonna call it unused data. These 12 bytes here are the rotation. This is best to edit in the ETS tool. Then this here is the rotation. The object. My fault. This right here is the coordinates. Yeah, this right here is coordinates. This here is the object, and the ETS assign. When adding in a new object, we need to update the ETS assign and the header here. So let's go ahead and add another object. I'm just gonna copy this one. It needs to be before the CD, but after the last object. So let's go to the end here and paste that right there. So let's go ahead and I forget. I added the lantern. Let me get that back. Sorry about this. Yeah, let's put this as 06. Now let's update this to 14. Let's go ahead and add another one for our 3 objects. Let's see here, 1A. Update that. And alright, something else. What was it? I can't remember. 12. 12 is the explosive barrel. Let's go ahead and add that in. Oh. 12, 17. Let's go ahead and save this. But first, this is not done yet. We need to start up cheat engine and use the exact player coordinate CT, which is a cheat engine script. Then the reason we want to do is because we want to have these objects in a specific location. So let's go ahead and do that. Exact player coordinates. We're going to be copying off this one right here. So let's go ahead and start the game up. Okay. Capcom. Okay, here we are. New game.
Resident Evil 4.
Sure, that's good. Skip. Now. And also, when adding a new object, you need to make sure you update this based on how many objects you added. So I just added 3, which is the ladder, explosive barrel, and the explosive barrel and the 1A. I forget what that is now. So let's go ahead and find our coordinates for these places. Let's put the ladder right here. Let's pause the game for exact coordinates. Let's go in here, copy this here. This is what you're going to do. Just go ahead and copy that and go back to HXD. right here. Copy, paste the coordinates, paste right. Let's go ahead and add another position for our other objects. Let's put medallion. We'll put the medallion here. Let's pause the game for our coordinates. And let's put the explosive barrel on the bridge like I did for my test. That's good right there. So I'm going to copy that in there and paste right. Since we added 3 objects, let's go ahead and increase this. So this will be 0C, 0D, 0E, 0F. That's how I do it. I just like to take my time doing it. So let's go ahead and save. Let's go ahead and repack that R100 DAT using the index down here. But in order to use this, you need to drag this over the DAT repacked, which I do not have. Let me get that. Wait, no, I already have that. Never mind. Which is up here. Yeah, here it is. My fault. R100. Let's go ahead and repack that. You need to drag it over. I have it set it to when I double click it, it will automatically use it. You'll see what I mean here. It's repacking it now. Let's go ahead. Change the index for that. You'll also notice that the size has increased. This is another way to show that it is inputting these new modded ETM. Let's go ahead and copy this and put this in our Resident 4 directed file. I don't think I have it. Yeah. You're gonna need an ST1 folder. Oh, this can be easily created. Put that in there. Let's retry from the beginning. And there are new objects with the FCV and the SCQ, the sequence files. You can actually climb up the ladder and actually kick it down without no problems. I had a bit of trouble with this earlier. I got that fixed. Let's go back. I'm back on the ground. Let's go check out our medallion, explosive barrel. The medallion is probably too low, so we will use the ETS tool to increase height. Explosive barrel. The good thing about this ETS tool, it reads off the room DAT, and you don't have to extract the DAT folder again, which is a really cool thing. Which I'm glad it does. It has that. This here is the open file. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and open R100, and here are our new items here. As you can see, the C whatever this is here. This happened. I'm not really sure why it does this, but nothing bad will come from it. That's not fact. Nothing really happens when this happens. So the best thing to do is just leave this be. Don't do anything with it. Anyway, let's increase the distance. I mean the height of the medallion. Let's make it 3.5 above ground level. Save twice just to make sure. Now let's retry from the beginning. And there's the medallion. It's stuck in the ground. Of course, the will not work probably because it's not a proper event. So yeah. Let's go ahead and move some objects. Z and X Y's. Let's go ahead. Let's move the barrel, which is 12. Let's move it. Let's move it off the bridge. Yeah, let's move it off the bridge. 120, I think, will work. Another thing about this tool is the coordinates. The stage coordinates aren't always the same every stage. So each time you open the ETS tool, it will be different each time, and you just gotta mess around with it to learn what works. You know, as we did. Oh, my fault. Let's edit the X, Y's. So this is the X axis here. As you see, I can't get to it. Let's go ahead and move. Now, let's actually move it off the bridge by using the Z here. Let's go ahead and make it. Let's make it negative 15, right? That's negative, yeah. Negative 15. Save. There it is. Of course, I can't get to it. It'll still work the same. Of course, there will be no sound for some of the objects you add because the sound file is not properly made, or while these objects aren't native to the stage, they're not being called upon. So if we were able to find a possible way to add these objects, we would be able to add the objects. I mean add the sound. Kick that down there for no reason. But yeah, that's how you add objects into the levels. If you have any problems or encounter any problems, let me know. I'll do my best to help you. But that's cool. Via the car here, that fully has collision down on the roof. But anyway, peace and love. Have